Hello, I'm Mantastic'c and Fantastic, and today I want to talk about the new 10 Magic Stones Super Godfest that has just gone live in North America. So, at this point in time, Super Godfests I feel like are mostly for collecting trade fodder to be utilized in monster exchanging for seasonal or collaboration cards. Now, that being said, there are obviously some Godfest exclusives that are still incredibly valuable and utilized, like for instance, Naughty Oak is a fantastic leader, and Aggregate, if you have enough of him, is a brainless, mindless leader to play that's incredibly powerful overall. So there is definitely still lots of value in Godfest exclusives, but I feel like it is starting to shift a bit more towards fodder territory. And because of that, I like to only roll in events that feature stronger rolling rates, and ideally it has seasonal or event cards tied into the rolling pool, because if I'm trying to actually acquire that respective card, if I can roll them directly and my misses, so to speak, are more fodder, I'm not as upset overall. And again, I am still missing many Godfest exclusives, especially the higher rarity ones, so it's just nice to pick up some. So with a total of 43.5% chance of rolling any of these goodies, so to speak, including the two valuable orchestra cards, it is strong, I'd say, overall from a rolling point of view, especially if you like those two orchestra cards. There's a good chance you do, along with potentially collecting these new cute Godfest exclusives. So let's take a look at these new Godfest exclusives in a bit more detail. So Kano and Korone, they have 30 turns in order to transform, which can be difficult potentially, but when they do transform, they got 5/10 combos, so guaranteed large amounts of damage on their 3 attributes, and they also have a 2-turn cooldown, so 2 of them system, friend, leader, and you increase their cap to 4 billion, so they can deal 12 billion damage total. Yeah, math is hard. And you remove orb blocks and create exactly 6 water, wood, light, dark, and heal orbs. You're guaranteeing yourself a 10 combo board every single time, which means even though their leader skill does not have bonus combos, you will always hit these 10 combos unless something has gone wrong. And you have auto follow-up attacks, so you don't have to jump through hoops in order to get things like follow-up attack columns, because I remember like that could obviously be potentially a hurdle. But of course, if you need to match, say, like a cross to get rid of sticky blinds, I don't know why the lights suddenly went off. But if you have to match a cross with sticky blinds, you're not going to have a good time because you won't hit those 10 combos, but at the same time, you're not going to necessarily die because you at least have significant bulk, 50% damage reduction on top of 2.5 times HP. It's a respectable amount of effective health. So as a leader, it's probably kind of like almost enjoyable to play in the sense that you just are puzzling a nice 10 combo board every time. Maybe it's therapeutic. I would like to have it for that therapeutic aspect. But at the same time, therapy aside, having raw usefulness from weapon assist could be your better course of action. And when you think about it, a 10 combo awakening from a weapon assist is kind of like a bit of what the fish. Pretty great overall. And then there's a team HP and a team RCV, so at least a bit of bulk is tied into it. And the active skill does a 3-turn delay, so if you are able to utilize the delay to help yourself transform, it can be a potentially powerful way to sprinkle in 5 times personal damage for any given card, which can definitely help in super gravity dungeons where a particular card may only have, say, 4-10 combos. Not quite high enough. 5-10 combos tends to be enough. Her plushie, just from an Awakenings point of view, pretty spectacular with double team HP, skill boost, and 6 enhanced wood orbs to counteract the negativity that's been floating around in new endgame content. Their active skill also gives 2 turns of haste, so you do like haste style active skills to transform your leaders, and it gives you bulk and it gives you damage. From that point of view, it's quite valuable and not too long of a cooldown, so most things should be able to inherit it and get it ready in time. By comparison, this Bonito is another 10 combo, but no bulk. So the bulk is usually a bit better. Like a team HP, team RCV is oftentimes a bit more desirable overall, and it gives you 3 turns of piercing through damage voids. So potentially is it useful? Maybe not as much as a delay if you could delay the spawn to help yourself transform. I'm basically kind of just narrating my thought process for these cards of why or why not they might be helpful. So another plushie of a cat has 6 dark orbs and VDP and a skill boost. It gives me kind of almost like shiny and batty vibes or like flamey, bubbly vibes in terms of the awakenings provided, but no sub-attribute changing. But kind of similar just from that perspective of lots of OEs and either in like some offensive awakening. Gives you 3 turns delay, which may or may not help. Haste tends to be a bit safer than delays. And then their Feather Heritage Clip has so much auto recovery. So like Norza Kitty teams technically like to swipe and heal. Shiva Dragons, who can have issues being bound, will enjoy this weapon assist as well, because you get the bind immunity, which you need, and then tons and tons of auto healing for your Shiva Dragon teams. Fun fact, if you haven't got yourself some Shiva Dragons, get yourself some now, because it's on sale for monster points. This cat plushie, again, similar to the Dark form, so just as equally helpful there. And then for the next new Godfest exclusive introduced is Ruka. They have another transforming need of 30 turns, and then once they transform, 5-10 combos and 4 enhanced Heart of Awakening. So big healing, respectably large damage, as well, big damage, especially not in Super Gravity, but they don't have a third attribute, which is kind of awkward, so lots of the damage kind of goes to waste, unless they use their long cooldown active skill of 4 turns to get 8 billion for 1 turn. So potentially 16 billion damage from this card, so that's obviously a tremendous amount for certain situations where you need to hit exceptionally hard. Their leader skill has huge numbers on paper, and the drawback is you have to match exactly 5 fire and water orbs to trigger their full offensive activation. But you don't need to actually match orbs to survive. It's flat HP. 5.2 times HP flat. You don't have to worry about actually matching specific orbs. You have to worry about gravities. So you don't need orb generation solution to a certain extent, but at the same time, it's better to kill the floor and advance to the next one. So you are going to need to find a way to have 5 fire and 5 water orbs present every single turn if you want to go faster. And going faster tends to be better than going slower in this day and age. For their weapon assist, 3 skill boosts, like holy fish cakes. Like, power creep has come so far. It only feels like just maybe yesterday that 2 skill boosts were kind of being introduced through weapon assist. So yeah, 3 skill boosts. Again, another weapon assist similar to Kano's in the sense that it's skill boost, double team HP, along with 6 OEs, and 2 turns of haste. Useful for those mono water teams, because bulk, skill boost, hastes, it's a great combination, plus significant passive damage. This Fox Spirit has a T, which I haven't found to be T-rific in most cases. It's 3 turns of haste, but no bulk. No bulk is pretty ugly in this day and age overall. Yeah, unfortunate. Her red, cute little fox is the exact same as the blue version, except red. So everything I said about blue counts for that. So, overall, these weapon assists are quite spicy, especially for their monocolor teams, and I feel like the Kano and Kurone would be just a fun leader to play. Like, it would be like very soothing puzzling, and who knows, soothing puzzling may be kind of what be quite nice to have. Now, with that being said, I will do some rolls in this Godfest, or at least my free stuff overall. So we're going to slap this kind of into the corner here so you can enjoy my actual game screen instead. So, first things first, I have a free roll here. And it's always going to be diamond, so don't get too excited yet. But if it's glowing, that's possibly a better chance, but then it's only 1 card, so it could be a duplicate. I am disappointed. This is not a Godfest exclusive. You are Pollux with animation. Anywho, free stuff. So, if you do have Pad Pass, you do get to roll this, and I would say that it's technically not quite the Godfest, but we like rolling anyways. Does it really matter? Diamonds. I like diamonds. I'll take Elfride. Oh, who are you, Lucifer? Like I said, I don't have that many Godfest exclusives, so a new Godfest exclusive is exciting to me. Like, big damage in Super Gravity dungeons. It has a 5-turn cooldown for absorption cancellation. Pretty nice, useful card all around for those respective colors. I like this guy because I've never got Silvert, and he has cool weapon assists. So again, Mono Water would possibly enjoy that. Mono Water would also enjoy that. But holy fish cakes. I like new stuff. And I got 2 Lucifers? Oh, Fish, you are right. I got 2 Ilm. Wow. You know what? Because of this pad pass, if anyone says to you that money cannot buy happiness, maybe I'll show them my 2 Lucifers because you get this in conjunction with your pad pass. I am in no way, shape, or form sponsored or supported by Gung Ho. I just got really lucky today. Alrighty, so on that lucky note, Tiborn, I'm going to accept you as a friend because you're a cool cat out there in chat. And then I will do 1-5 pull in the Godfest, because why not? I'm in a good mood. And when I'm in a good mood, clearly I want to spend all these magic stones that just keep building up. So 1-5 pull. So obviously I would like to get new things. Anything new I get would make me quite excited. Diamond. I don't know how these are going to turn out. You know what? I got 3 Godfest exclusives. So technically, I got 60%. And 60% is better than 43.5%. Was it what I wanted? No. But I beat the odds. And beating the odds is kind of what all these Godfests are about overall. Like, Carrot, Silk, and Cameo, I'm not necessarily going to use you overall. But at least I have the option. And then I can now make you into weapon assist and not feel as guilty. So, like, I could have 3 attributes galore with no bulk. I could have blue sub-attribute with a tiny bit of bulk, but pretty good damage overall. I like blue stuff, so maybe blue stuff. And it has 3-turn delay. So, delaying is nice. The companion, red sub-attribute with bulk, it's the same thing. It's copy-pasted in different colors. So if I can find a need to have these sub-attributes, I could do that. So yeah, sub-attribute can be useful for monocolored teams. But with that being said, I'll do one more. Because I technically beat the odds, and everyone will say keep rolling. So I will roll one more time. I want Maion! I definitely do! Those are some hopefully exciting cards. Yes! Glow for me! This could be amazing! There's a good chance I don't own this card if it glows. Hot diggity damn, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. What the fish cakes? Okay, this is a fantastic Friday overall. I like blue. She's pretty. She's pretty, and she's blue, and I own her now. Holy fish cakes. I beat the odds again. Certain things give feelings of power and a huge adrenaline rush, and this is one of those things, ladies and gentlemen. Holy fish. And it's beautiful music. I like, it's like, I feel like a bird flying to paradise now. Big hype, ladies and gentlemen. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Look how beautiful that is. And that's actually a very strong leader skill on paper. Like, 40 times attack is quite big. Like, yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Feeling good. And technically, Grandis got buffed quite a bit for, like, his weapon assists. And I went out actually and made his blue and green weapon assists because if I like to play those monocolored teams, I just have it and I don't have to worry about it. So, yay. Pretty good stuff all around. Now this Grandis is trade fodder, so I can throw him away again. So yeah, and Hades if Eat Tree Rats you're in the audience. I know you love Hades. So this is a beautiful roll, and it's Woo freaking Kong. Either way, hopefully this video provides you with some insight as to what you could roll in this event. I am happy that I got new toys, and hopefully you are happy as well. But with that being said, hopefully all you lovely ladies and gentlemen out there in the audience have a truly fantastic day. I wish you all the best luck in your own pad adventures, and happy puzzling.